This operation is incredibly easy with the EcoWrapper. Let's demonstrate. What you want to do is mount your base wrap thread on the top and have your trim band thread on the bottom. What you want to do then is grab your trim wrap thread and hook the constant tension spring that I'm going to call the outside constant tension spring. The other one is going to be called the guide side constant tension spring. You hook that spring, come over the top of the blank, now you're going to determine how far you want to start from the guide foot. I have a tool that will help us determine this and set your distance, and it's important that you set that distance equal on all the guides on the rod. So what I'm going to do is get approximately where I think it is, and then after I wrap a couple wraps, I'm going to verify the measurement. So I'm wrapping my trim band thread, and for the purpose of this demonstration, we're going to do 4 thread wide trim band. Now I'm going to take my tool and I'm going to measure the distance, and I'm kind of right where I want to be. This particular distance is 3/16 of an inch. Then I'm going to get my trim wrap into position to add the base wrap in, and what I'm going to do is stop the trim wrap so that the tag end is opposite the guide. Then I'm going to let it go into the auto lock, and I'm going to then grab my base wrap thread and grab the guide side constant tension spring, come over the top of the pulley, around and over the top of the blank towards me, and then I'm going to come around the blank and I'm going to go to the right of the trim wrap thread and then through the V formed by the 2 threads, and then come over the top of the blank, and then I'm going to pinch. And now I'm going to cut off the trim wrap thread. Cut off the trim wrap thread and point it to the left and put it underneath the base wrap thread. Then I'm going to get ready to continue the base wrap thread, and I'm going to put a lock in, and I'm going to continue pinching while I go around the rod a couple times, like about maybe 3 times, to lock everything in place. And I'm going to pack the base wrap thread against the trim wrap thread. Until we're all locked into place. And we're to the point where now we can cut the tag ends off. Get the tag ends in the position to cut off. Now we can continue wrapping so that we're going to cover the tag ends to continue our base wrap. And then we can continue wrapping right up the guide foot to finish our wrap. And that is adding a decorative trim band to your wrap.